Do you love using Notion and sometimes you just think that you could be making some money from it? Today I'm gonna share with you exactly how I went from being a Notion lover, just a Notion enthusiast, to becoming having a business using Notion. Just 1 year ago, I was working full time on the NHS. I am a healthcare assistant, so I used to work 3 to 4 days a week. Each shift is 12 hours, 12 hours and a half actually. So it's like very busy shifts. I used to work in the acute assessment unit. And I was feeling like burned out because the hospital can be very draining, very stressful, and you don't make a lot of money as well if you work for the NHS. So I was just feeling like burnt out. I wanted something fun to do, and I've tried different side hustles before, but they used to take me so much time that I ended up giving up. I did like social media management, some design work, but because I was always tired, I couldn't do something that was really like stressful and that I didn't like it. So that's why I thought about sharing my Notion templates. I had a lot of Notion templates anyway that I use for myself, and I solved my own problems with it. So I just thought, why not selling these templates? And if someone buys it, that's okay. If no one buys, that's okay as well. That will be just an extra money, but I didn't start this for the money itself. It was just mostly for fun because I wanted something to express myself and create, because we all need to create things, and I'm especially like I'm a creative person. I need this in my life. Around May last year, I listed my first Notion template on Etsy. Etsy is very straightforward to get started, and I listed my template there. I think was 2 templates, and I forgot about it for a while. And one day I was on a train on my way to Amsterdam to celebrate my husband's birthday, and on the train I've got a notification like from Etsy saying that someone bought my template and left me a 5-star review. So by that time I wasn't taking that seriously, I was just doing for fun. And after that I made a few sales, not a lot of sales, and whilst I was traveling, and I was like, oh my goodness, this has potential, because like I'm not working, I'm not doing anything, and something that I did like 2 months ago, it's bringing me money. So I decided to take this seriously as an experiment. So everything that I do, I just think as a scientist, like just treat as an experiment, and if it doesn't work, that's okay as well, but you need to try for a while to see if that's gonna work, if you're gonna enjoy it or not. So I challenged myself to create 1 template a week for I think was 2 months, and I just used like the templates that I had for myself. It took some time to pick up, to get sales, and I wasn't using social media. I didn't tell anyone about this shop. I didn't share on social media. I had no social media at that time. I only had my Instagram, but it's only a personal account, and I was just getting sales from Etsy alone, because I wasn't using social media and I didn't want to have social media because I didn't have time. I decided to start a Pinterest account, and because Pinterest is a SEO based platform, it's not social media, so if you use the keywords and everything, people can find your products and you can get clicks and sales. So I started a Pinterest account. I started batching content on my days off. So I always focused on doing something that I could batch and that I could get it done in a short time frame, because I was tired from the hospital already and I didn't want to burn myself out. So I was building that slowly, and I wasn't really like checking stats or checking anything, was just doing things, just listing products And after a while, after about 6 months, I started getting like consistent sales, one sale, at least like a sale a day, or some sales at least like some, I don't know, I can't remember how many sales, but I was getting like more frequent sales. So when I saw that my product was good, that I've got loads of reviews, I've got like my product was basically validated, I decided to open my own website. Although Etsy is a great place to get started, once you have a good product and once you want to scale your business, it's better to, you know, get your own website and start building your own traffic. So this second part of this journey was so much harder because I'm not very techy at all, and I had to do my website on my own. I had to, you know, figure that all these things out on my own. And when you start in a business, you can take so many paths. Like people that sell Notion templates, they mostly go to Twitter or they like on Facebook groups all the time, and I didn't want to take that route. I wanted to do something more sustainable and something that I enjoy doing, because I don't want to burn myself out to do something that I don't like. So I was building that on my own terms, and that's why I went slowly, and I had to be patient with it. And finally, when I got my website up and running, you need to start building traffic for your website, because otherwise you will get no views. It's not like Etsy that you put a template there. After a while, Etsy starts showing your products to their audience. But because I had no audience, I had no social media, it was like I need to bring people to see my products on my website. So that was when I started my TikTok, and I was just posting. I didn't share that also on my Instagram as well. I just built everything in silence because I think I was so afraid of failing that I didn't want to, you know, share what I was doing. And I started like building my TikTok, posting content all the time, and in about 3 months, I think I was posting like every day TikTok, just one TikTok a day, very straightforward. It's super easy. Like TikTok is much easier than Instagram because you have a lower barrier. You don't need to be like fancy dressed up and all these aesthetic things on like Instagram. So I started posting, and one day one of my videos went viral, and in about like I don't know, I think it was about 2 to 3 months, I got like nearly 10,000 followers. Since then, it's still growing, but more slowly and steady, and something that I really enjoy as well. I love TikTok though. And now this evolved so much that I've got so many people that wanted to learn Notion. They loved my templates, and they wanted to learn how to use Notion. So I created a mini course just on teaching people how to use Notion, how to create their own planners, and how to use everything Notion, like from creating an account to getting to know the blocks, how to add images, how to customize it, how to make it aesthetic. And by the end of the course, you'll be able to create your own template. So we create templates from scratch, and I also give my students templates that they can just duplicate and play around. So I created this course, and I sold well the course, and people loved the course. When I've got 1,500 sales on Etsy, I sent an email to my newsletter just celebrating and thanking everyone for supporting my work and everything. And I've got a lot of emails from people that wanted to start selling Notion templates, and that was when I decided to open the Passive Income Academy with Notion, which is where I teach everything that I learned so far. like trying how to create templates that really sell, and how to deal with customer service, how to wow your customers, how to over deliver, and all the things that I've learned so far. And yeah, now I have these 2 courses, and it's like that's a business now. But when I started, I never thought this would evolve so much. It was just like steady and growing slowly, and now I was able to quit my position on the NHS, although I still have a 0-hour contract there where I go just do 1 shift a week or sometimes 2, but I have the freedom to choose what days I want to go, and I don't need to go to the hospital anymore. But because I enjoy the hospital job as well, and because I don't want to put any pressure, financial pressure on my business, I'm doing both, and I'm okay doing both. And that's how I went from Notion enthusiast to business owner. I don't know where this is gonna go now, because I'm super excited about showing people what to do when teaching, and showing everything that I learn about business, about sales. And I want to tell people, I want to help my students as well. Yesterday I got a message from one of my students. She created her first template to sell, and she's niching, like she's creating templates for moms. You love Notion, you have your own templates, you solve problems with your own templates, you made your life easier using Notion. You can share this with people and make some money from it as well. If you don't know where to start, you can join the academy. You can join the wait list. I'll leave the link below if you want to join the wait list, so once the academy is open, you'll be the first to know when it's open. So yeah, if you have any questions at all about my journey, about selling Notion and using Notion and loving Notion, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just let me know, and bye.